Hello guys, today we'll be doing a back to top button from scratch. So we first need a folder to save our files. So I'm gonna go to my documents, create a folder, and name it back to top button or back to top. Then I'm gonna drag and drop it to the VS Code. Or you can use any other editors that you prefer. So first I'm gonna create an index.html file. Before I start, I recommend you to install an extension called Live Server. You can just install it. I already installed mine and reload your Explorer like this. Then, by default, VS Code has the Emmet plugin, so I can do this like I can type exclamation point, then hit tab. Then there's already a standard HTML boilerplate. Then let's name the title back to top button. And we first need a font awesome for the arrow icon. So let's go to the browser and look for font type font awesome CDN.js. I'm gonna use the CDN, or you can download it if you want to. Then copy URL. Then let's make a comment here saying font awesome CDN. Then we can do this link colon CSS. Then hit tab. Then you can replace the started CSS with the font awesome CDN. I also want a different font. So let's go to the fonts.google.com and let me search for Montserrat. Click. Then I'm gonna select the regular and the bold. Then you can go to can use this link or use the import. I prefer the import. Then copy the import. And you should place it in your CSS file. So let's create a CSS file. I'll name it main.css. Then paste the import. And we should use the CSS rules to specify family. Let's copy this and place it in your body like this. Now let's go back to the HTML file, and we should not forget to link our main.css. So again, we can type link colon css, then hit tab, and I'll name it main.css. Then let's go to our HTML markup. This is a back to top button, but I'm gonna use other elements such as header for you to imagine this as a complete application. Let's say I'm gonna say back to top button. Then let's have a class of wrapper. I can do that wrapper. Then hit tab. Let me spell it right. Single R double P. Then I'm gonna need some text for demonstration. So let's say P, then hit tab. I can generate a random dummy text by typing lorem, then hit tab, or to be more specific with the number of words I need, I can type lorem, then the number of words you need, then 50, then hit tab. Then I can duplicate this We can copy, of course, using Ctrl Z, or you can put your cursor in line with the element, then Shift Alt, then press arrow down to duplicate the element. Let's first see the markup, the result. You can right click on the index HTML and open with live server. Here's our HTML markup for now. It's looking good because of the fonts. Now we need to have a button that will serve as the back to top button. Let me do a span, let's say with the class of back to top. Then I need an icon, an arrow icon, arrow up icon. So let me go to my browser and search for fontawesome.com. Then search for arrow up. You can use this one, but I prefer the long arrow. So just click it, then click here to copy the HTML. Then paste it inside the span. Now, if you look to the result, this is the back to top button as for now. And we also need a Jquery Cdn for our JavaScript later. So let me go to my browser again, then search Jquery Cdn.js. You can go to this link, cdnjs.com. Then let's grab this latest Jquery 3.5.1, copy URL. Let's paste it before the ending body tag. It needs to be inside the script tag. So I can do script :src, then hit tab, then paste the cdn. Let me put a comment here saying Jquery Cdn. Now we are done with the HTML. Now let's proceed to the CSS. Let me clear the default styling first by saying margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box, and I want my body to have a background of #AAA. It's a little bit darker version of white. It's still white though. Then I don't want a overflow X, so I'm gonna use overflow X hidden. Then let's style the wrapper, which is here, the container. Let's say padding to rem to have a bit of breathing space of the element. Min height of 150 view height. I do 150 view height for you to see to scroll to the document, so you can see the back to top button on scroll. Then let me style the header, background of. Before we do that, let's grab a color palette first. We can go to colors.co. You can grab many beautiful color palette here. Just click here. Then I just want to grab this first one, view palette. Then I want this color, so click to copy hexadecimal. Then let's paste it here. Then I want it to have a padding of 0.5 rem. Now let's style the h1 header. Then h1, you can change the element like that. And let's say color. Let me grab the crease color here. Click to copy. Then paste. And let's text align center. Now to show the result, let us view. Now it's looking like this. That's pretty good already. Then let's go back. We need to style our back to top button first. Say class of back to top. Then you have to say position fix, place in bottom 20 pixel, right 30 pixel. Should have a cursor of pointer. Then a background of same color as the color of the h1. Just copy this. And a color of white #FFF with a width of 25 pixel, height of 35 pixel, and let's view this in the browser first. Now this is our back to top button, and we need to position the icon in the center. So let's say display flex align items center to position it center vertically, and justify content center to align it center vertically. And let's add a little bit of border radius, say 2 pixel, and I want the back to top button to slide from right to left, so I'm gonna put an animation. Let's say slide left, so it's coming from right to left. Let's say 300 ms, or you can also do 0.3 seconds, but I prefer 300 ms, means 300 millisecond, then is out. Then let's construct our animation. Add keyframes, the name of the animation, which is slide left. Then at 0%, we want to translate x. It means the element will be moved to the x-axis 100 pixel. So the element will be moved 100 pixel to the right. Then at 100%, I want the element to be moved back to its original place. So let's say 0. Now let's see. When we reload, look at the animation coming from right to left within 300 milliseconds. Now we have to display none the back to top button first, because we'll show it once we scroll. So let's say put display none here. Now the back to top button should be gone. Or why is it not working? Display none. Let's put it under. Nice. Now the back to top button is displayed none. Now let's go to the JavaScript part. So we will use jQuery for this. Let's first have a main dot, or let's say app.js. And we need to wrap our code to document.ready first. .ready, then let's say anonymous function. Then when window scroll we need to have a anonymous function. Let's say if, let's grab the element which is back to top, say this, or no, if this dot, if the document scroll top of greater than, let's say, 200 pixel away, then we have to show our back to top button. Say that show, else we have to hide the back to top button. That hide. Now when we see the result to the browser, if we scroll down 200 pixel away from the top, the button should be showing. Let's see, or not. Why is it not showing? Let me see. Say document.ready, then anonymous function, then window dot scroll, then function. If this dot scroll top is greater than 200, the back to top button should be show. Let's see. I name it back to top, right? Let's copy this. Why is it not showing? Oh, I know. I think we haven't included the script. Yeah. We have to include our script first. Script :src, hit tab, say app.js. Now if we refresh, the button should disappear at first, but when we scroll 200 pixel away from the top, it should be shown like here. Now I want to click the button. When I click it, it should scroll back to top. So let's grab the back to top. This is the button. Let's add a click function. That click, then anonymous function, and I want the HTML, which is the global element, HTML, and body that animate scroll top from 0, which is to the top, and this is the number of second, the speed. This means 800 millisecond. Let's see. When I click this, I should go back to top. Why is it not working? Let me check my code. Back to top, dot link, then function, then HTML body dot animate. Why is it not working? Oh, I forgot to put a dot here to classify this as a class. So I'm sure it will work now. Let's see. Can I click it? Yep, it's working. And this is looking very nice. Now you can play around with the speed. Let's say if you want it to be faster, you can do 200 ms, 200 millisecond. So if you click it within 200 ms, it will be back to top. Or if you want to make it slow, let's say 1 second, can do here 1 second, but I want to maintain it as 800 millisecond. Wait, let me check my code. The button is showing. Now this is looking fine for me. So this is back to top button with the use of jQuery. When we scroll down to 100 pixels away from the top, the button should show. And we have a cute animation from going from right to left. Then if we click to the button, it goes up. So this will be the end of this video. Thank you for watching.